free Saturday. Hey man, we taking in on this set free Saturday. Ellis and I, and we want to talk about freedom ain't always free.
That goes back to maturity. See, that's that maturity speaking right there. Like we wouldn't have never had, we wouldn't have, of course we was kids, but our mind wasn't nowhere near that. Back then, what I mean? Like there's no way we would have. I would never even understood what you just said. Like if you'd have said that to me back then, I wouldn't even understood nothing you talking about. You know what I mean? Like real. But see, like a lot of that goes back, like I say, man. To me, what I've learned just by looking around, that each generation fails the next.
Ooh.
Because check this out. What we saying right now,
right? We
needed ourselves right here to talk to the 16-year-old us. You know what I'm saying? Like people that I'm not trying to blame the system. I'm not trying to blame the system because I've been in all kind of programs and I did have a bunch of chances and I just didn't choose to do right. So I'm not blaming the system, but at the same time, the people that they was putting me in front of, I could never relate to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This man with the suit. Talking about being this man, you don't even understand, man. I can barely read. I can barely write, and you talking about running a business, man. Don't you know my mind can't function to that because I can't even barely read, man. You telling me, oh, you can run your own business? I'm not believing that. You know what I mean? I mean, like,
can I say something?
Go ahead.
And I ain't cutting you off. I want to build on that. I did an engagement with some youth, and when I told him who I looked up to at that junction in my life, right? I said I looked at I modeled. I looked at Nipsey. I looked at Jay-Z. I looked at a Jeezy and a T.I. And
you like to sell drugs.
The other facilitator looked at me and they were stunned. And I said, let me tell you why. I said, because they come from what I come from and they've experienced, we have certain similar experiences, right? So if they made it, I know I can make it. And that eliminates my excuses. Because it's like what you said, like in the state of Florida with a prior conviction, you can't become a lawyer unless this, that, and that happens. So I'm not even thinking that far ahead. Like I can't be a doctor just by law. So not taking away nothing from that process or path, you showing me that and I can't attain is like a slap in my face. That's another way of beating me down, even though your intentions are good. You see what I'm saying? But when I see somebody like Jeff Henderson that did like 10 or so years and now he a chef and got shows on TV, I'm like, oh, it's possible. Like, how do I replicate that in the field that I want to do it? You understand what I'm saying? Like when I see somebody like Shaka that did 19 years and got a best-selling book, I'm a writer, so I can look at that and be like, okay, it's possible. Now I hear, oh, you got to put 10,000 hours in. Man, I'm gonna put because I see, and that's what hurt a lot of our youth. Check me out, because a lot of them get involved with the streets either because of lack of role models, right? Lack of love/attention, and perceived necessity. Right? They don't see, especially with the boys, they don't see a lot of successful men come around like going to work. Like think about this as adults, we complain about our job and say it's hard to make ends meet and don't talk about the fact that we need to budget our money and watch our spending, things like that, right? And the people that they see that have access are doing illegitimate things. So they don't want to grow up and be another generation of like struggle.
That goes back to what I said earlier. Each generation is filling the next,
bro. Because
the ones that do make it out together, let's go ahead and tell the people. Everybody that's raised in poverty don't stay in poverty. Some people get it at an early age and they do the right thing and they get out of that. They get out of that environment. These are the people that we need to come back and give hope, just like the book writer gave you hope that you can do it. You need to come back and give hope to your community that, hey man, I used to live in that same apartment you in right now, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to stay like that. You can make it out. If I can do it, you can do it. We need more of that. But you know what happens? Most of us move away and we forget where we come from. And you know, that's their problem. It's not my problem.